Paul and Karine are back together. They are in Brazil, and a day or so ago, Paul basically admitted that him and Karine completely lied to all of us on social media. Guys, what is up? Max here, the Celeb Talk guy, and if you don't remember, sometime around like end of July, beginning of August, Paul and Karine had a series, I guess you could say, a string or series of just really horrific stuff on their social media with fighting, and then the police got involved, and then they ended up both filing restraining orders on each other. That was around August. Well, I just naively thought that there was no way they were ever going to be able to come back together, and they even got kicked off of 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After. They weren't allowed to be on the tell-all, and I kind of thought it was a permanent thing, and a lot of just weird stuff happened. Let me also say that not only did Karine accuse Paul of not being nice and kind of actually being like violent, Paul was in the hospital with a little bit of something wrong downstairs, and he was claiming that he was only with Karine, and so therefore Karine had to have gotten what is wrong with him from someone else and given it to him. Long story short, there were a bunch of accusations made. It was really dirty, really wrong, and it wasn't good. I thought they weren't going to ever be together, but a day or so ago, Paul came on social media and shared two very long posts with updates and kind of, what actually happened. So let's read these first and we can kind of talk about them after. So first, he says, "The false allegations against me were withdrawn. We are currently in Brazil. Karine's green card was stolen and the embassy is closed because of the craziness around the world. So we will be here indefinitely until we can get her a boarding foil." Okay, I don't know what boarding foil means. Probably what, a flight? Hopefully before her green card expires. Karine is pregnant with our next son, Ethan. So yes, Karine is pregnant. He will be born in February. My dogs are finishing up intensive training at the Pampered Pup. Karine inherited a farm in Tonatins. We will hopefully be able to start growing something and make it a working farm. We are hoping my mother will come see the farm and Karine's family in Tonatins on her next Brazil visit. Karine's family has been a godsend and has been helping me with Karine. Karine is very happy to be back in Brazil with her family for the next time being. It is highly likely Ethan will be born in Brazil. Most of my income comes from the internet while I am in Brazil. Because of the overwhelming impact of fans taking it upon themselves to pick Karine up and then make very serious false allegations in her name, acting as her translator and keeping her in their home until another Brazilian knew from a church group rescued her and got her to our house. We'll probably no longer be filming. Wow! Let me just apologize for my, third grade level reading level. Yeah, I'm horrible at reading, obviously, but wow, okay, a lot of stuff was said there, and let's just first talk about it. But Paul did post another post that I'll get into in a couple of minutes. But with this, wow, number one, they are having a baby. Okay, we all kind of heard those rumors. Finally, it is confirmed. Number two, they are back together, which is just like, if you guys were around during that drama in August and you saw what he was posting about her and you saw what she was posting about him, and if you would have read the police report that she filed on him for that restraining order, like I did, you wouldn't believe it. Like, I am just at a loss of words that these two were together. We kind of had a hunch that they were trying to work on their relationship, but now we've confirmed it. We have seen them together in pictures, and I'm honestly just kind of mortified because they have posted stuff on social media about each other that is just so wrong, and now they're going to try to sweep everything under the rug. Like, come on. And the last but not least thing he said with this post was, he said, because of the overwhelming negative impact of fans taking it upon themselves to pick Karine up and then make very serious false allegations in her name, acting as her translator and keeping her in their home until another Brazilian she knew from a church group rescued her and got her to our house. Okay, that was a long string of comments, but like, what happened? Because according to this post, Paul's acting like someone that was a fan of the show took Karine in. Now, we kind of knew that Karine was living in Indiana, so I don't know if a fan from Indiana reached out to Karine and said, "You can come stay with me." I don't know, but doesn't that just seem kind of fishy and kind of odd? And then last but not least, he did say, we will probably no longer be filming for the show. Obviously, it's in my opinion, 90 Day Fiancé is probably like, we don't want anything to do with these two people. But if that wasn't enough for you guys, Paul kept going on. He also posted this right there saying, we were not fired or reprimanded. We were given time to deal with our family matters privately. Our payment and income was not affected. TLC and Sharp have been very considerate to our situation. We highly appreciate them giving us time to deal with our private matters off camera. We are hopeful and eager to possibly return in the future in a more positive time in our growing family's lives. Our contract was fulfilled and completed. We will be posting some positive highlights on our social media and YouTube. Karine is refraining from social media because of the extreme negativity. Financially, we are fine, as I am still successfully independently paying everything. We will start scheduling press interviews soon. However, internet in Tonatins is not strong enough for video conference. They can only be done in Manueas or something. So basically, long story short, I hate to say this, I hate to kind of throw them under the rug, but I feel like two things. I feel like Paul and Karine kind of lied. And I didn't really think Karine was lying, but maybe she was too. Paul is trying to act like that some American person that is a fan of the show ended up taking in Karine, and she was working as Karine's translator, and I can only assume translator when she was filing that police report, because the police report that Karine filed on Paul was awful. It wasn't good. It was horrible. It was just really bad. And so I kind of think that's Paul's excuse, trying to save face. Now, is it possible? Yeah, but is it likely? Not really, at least in my opinion. Do I think it's true? Honestly, you guys, not really. I mean, Paul said a lot of different things, but do I think that these two people are back together? Yeah, probably. I don't know why. I don't know why Karine keeps taking Paul back and why Paul keeps taking Karine back. Like, they're an awful couple. They should not still be together, but that probably is true. They probably are still together, but it's like, do I think all these rumors that TLC's happy with them? Probably not. Like, they spilled a lot of beans. They shared a lot of just not good stuff on social media. So I'm sure 90 Day Fiancé is not very happy, but put in the comments below what you guys think. But Paul's trying to act like him and TLC and 90 Day Fiancé and Sharp Entertainment, the company behind 90 Day Fiancé, are all on some good terms and they're buddy-buddy, but I mean, it's like, no way. There's no way they like Paul. He basically just spoiled the ending, and now we all know. Okay, she's pregnant, and he's telling all this stuff. So my take is Paul is probably maybe running a little low on money. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. But more than likely, he probably wants some money. And he even said at the end of the little post saying that, you know, we will do interviews. So okay, interviews probably equals to money. Companies will probably maybe pay him, or he could get some press and then he could get more cameos and sell more advertising or something. So likely he's probably just trying to kind of get a little bit more fame, and that's why he's bringing up this story. And do I think we're ever going to see Karine and Paul back on 90 Day Fiancé? More than likely, no. I do not think we are ever going to see those two ever again. I feel like 90 Day Fiancé is just going to wash their hands of them, and that will be it. And while we are on the topic, before we get into everything else for the day, make sure to comment below what you guys think of Paul and Karine. I feel like we're all kind of just like, done at this point. We're sick and tired of them, and I'm bored with them. I wish them the best. I wish their two kids the best, you know, the future kid and their other kid, but I mean, it's a tough, that just is not looking good with those two people, all the fighting, a lot of negativity. I feel bad for that family. And a couple other really fun things we have for the day for y'all 90 Day Fiancé super fans. Boom, right there. Do you guys remember that girl? Of course you guys remember that girl. Her name is Natalie. She was the woman that was talking to Eric in the last season of 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After. We saw her in the tell-all. She has just been very vocal on social media. For some reason, she hates Larissa and Eric. And do we really blame her? No, I personally, honestly, I don't really blame her. Mainly for Eric. But anyway, she has been vocal. She ended up moving from Colorado to Las Vegas. Good old Las Vegas. And we all know who lives in Las Vegas. You know, Colt and Debbie and Vanessa. And yesterday was Debbie's birthday, and that was it. Boom, right there. who they were all together. It was Vanessa and Debbie and Natalie. They got together for her birthday, and she shared a picture on social media. Kind of just a fun little fact that I thought y'all would enjoy. And I hate to kind of tell you guys this, but I have heard a post from, I want to say, John Yates. I want to give him credit. I don't know for sure, but I feel like John Yates posted that he heard a rumor. Actually, it was John Yates. It was, because John interviewed Vanessa's ex-husband. So yes, it was. Give credit to John Yates. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so what happened was he interviewed her ex-husband, Vanessa's ex-husband, and that was when he came out and said that Vanessa and Colt are now filming something else. So yeah, that's kind of the moral of the story, is that they're filming something. I don't know what it could be. Could it really be another season of Happily Ever After? Maybe, but honestly, you guys, it probably is Happily Ever After, because now if Colt is really dating Vanessa, which I think he is, and if Vanessa's still with Debbie and all that crap, more than likely they probably are dating, and 90 Day Fiancé probably wants to capture it for all of us. But with how slow these, recordings and TV shows go from when they film to actually go on TV, I wouldn't be shocked if we don't see them for another year, maybe even longer. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. A lot of weird, bizarre drama circling the 90 Day Fiancé world, and you guys already know I am counting down. We are starting to kind of see some previews for the new season of 90 Day Fiancé. And I mean, this is like Christmas morning for me. I am at an age in my life where I don't even gifts and stuff like for birthday and holidays. It's just like, it's super nice and awesome, but it's like, okay, cool. But this 90 Day Fiancé and good TV shows, you can't ask for a better gift. So this is like my Christmas gift. I am so excited. I am just, new couples, new faces, new drama. They look like they're real couples with real drama, not just people that wanted to come on the show for fame. And oh my God, you guys, I am excited. So guys, we are so close. We are almost there to the new season, and I'm counting on the days. So everyone, thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, it means the absolute world if you would hit that like button, comment below your thoughts, and stay tuned for many more videos.